Most people think I'm crazy right now. The market's red, headlines scream Bitcoin is dead, and everyone's telling you to stay away. But while others panic, I'm quietly increasing my position in Bitcoin. This isn't a desperate gamble. It's a calculated move based on data and market psychology. History shows that moments of extreme fear create the biggest opportunities. I've seen this before. In 2018, in 2020, when everyone said Bitcoin was finished, those who bought were rewarded. The pattern is always the same: fear peaks, prices drop, and smart money steps in. I use simple, time-tested indicators to cut through the noise. One tool in particular has helped me spot when assets are cheap or expensive. It's not magic, but it's the closest thing I've found to understanding market momentum. In the next scenes, I'll show you exactly what I'm seeing and why I believe this is a massive opportunity. The mood right now? Pure fear. Social media is negative, influencers are silent, and news anchors predict Bitcoin's demise. Rising interest rates, regulations, and global uncertainty fuel the panic. This creates a wall of worry, a psychological barrier built from bad news and falling prices. When prices fall, every risk feels like a certainty, and panic selling takes over. The cycle feeds itself. Fear leads to selling, which leads to more fear. Headlines predict Bitcoin crashing to $20,000 or lower, because fear sells. Most investors buy high in euphoria and sell low in panic. The key is to ignore the noise and focus on objective data. While others panic, I'm looking at charts and indicators that tell a different story. Extreme fear is where most people lose, but also where the biggest opportunities are born. To cut through the noise, I use the Relative Strength Index, or RSI. Think of RSI as a speedometer for market momentum, showing if an asset is overbought or oversold. Overbought means prices have risen too fast, RSI above 70. Oversold means prices have dropped too far, RSI below 30. Imagine apples at a market. If everyone wants them, prices spike, overbought. If a rumor scares buyers away, prices crash, oversold. RSI helps you spot these moments in assets like Bitcoin. It's not a crystal ball, but it adds context to price moves. When panic selling pushes RSI low, it signals potential bargains. When euphoria drives RSI high, it warns of overheating. This simple tool helps me make logical, not emotional decisions. It's how I filter out the noise and see real opportunity. Let's apply RSI to Bitcoin's history. Bitcoin moves in cycles, bull runs and bear markets. At every major peak, the monthly RSI soared above 90, signaling extreme euphoria. After these peaks, Bitcoin crashed over 80%, entering bear markets. During bear markets, RSI dropped to oversold levels, prime buying opportunities. This pattern is clear. Tops come with overbought RSI, bottoms with oversold RSI. Studying these cycles gives us a roadmap. Ignore daily noise. Focus on big trends. A true bull market top has never happened without the monthly RSI hitting extreme highs. The RSI reflects market psychology, greed at the top, fear at the bottom. Knowing this helps us judge where we are now. So, where are we today? Despite all the fear, the monthly RSI never hit those extreme overbought levels. At its peak, RSI was only in the low 70s, far from the 90+ seen at previous tops. This tells me we never reached mass euphoria. The recent drop looks like a healthy mid-cycle correction, not the start of a bear market. Think of it as a marathon runner taking a water break, not collapsing at the finish line. The market needed this cooldown to build a stronger foundation. The data contradicts the panic momentum never peaked. Until RSI flashes red hot, I believe the bull market is still alive. This is a consolidation phase, not the end. The most explosive part of the run could still be ahead. Warren Buffett said it best: be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. It's simple, but hard to do. Our instincts push us to follow the crowd. Right now, fear dominates the market. According to Buffett's wisdom, this is the time to get greedy, not reckless, but opportunistic. Panic-driven prices create discounts, not doom. History's best investments came from buying during crises. Stocks in 2008, real estate in 2010, Bitcoin in 2018. The current fear is a filter, shaking out weak hands and leaving only the strong. This transition builds a solid foundation for future growth. The disconnect between fear and data is where opportunity lives. True opportunity is never comfortable. The fear you feel is a sign you're on the right track. To sum up, the market is drowning in fear, but I see a historic opportunity. My conviction comes from data, especially the monthly RSI, not emotion. Every major Bitcoin top had an RSI above 90. We haven't seen that this cycle. This looks like a mid-cycle correction, not the end. Buffett's advice applies: fear means opportunity. The current discount is driven by emotion, not fundamentals. This is an asymmetric bet. The upside far outweighs the risk for long-term thinkers. Of course, do your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Look past the headlines, study the data, and decide for yourself. For me, the answer is clear. I'm not letting this opportunity pass me by.